You're in the dungeon, okay.
Yeah, I'm just speedrunning it.
Yeah, I just had to test check that one. I doubt myself sometimes that I start the recording, but I started it.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I've heard about the fucking patch, so they delayed the preseason patch. Like I was telling you yesterday, it was probably going to be maybe Friday, but just looks like it's not going to happen now for probably another week, so
Damn.
we won't be seeing that. They basically confirmed there's going to be no seasonal rewards in the battle pass, or like you're not going to get any of the battle pass shit on your eternal characters, so kind of sucks. Especially, I know it sucks for you. You're 2 characters in, but
Yeah, that's a rip.
maybe the fact that like 70-ish, 80% of people haven't even completed the campaign will. What I was saying was maybe they'll add like a buff to the tiers. So maybe you'll have like just a flat 20 or 40% XP buff in this tier 1, just so you level up faster going through the new story mode. Like that would be one way to incentivize it more to the people that are time crunched that can't find more than an hour a day to play, because I'm sure there's a shitload of those people that are barely like crossing 30, which realistically is what, like act 3 or 4 for someone that's playing casually, barely leveling. Like,
Yeah, they just should have. The issue is they're doing the season like too soon. Like it's like we're getting like half a season or less before the first one starts.
yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, I think what you were saying was right, where none of the balancing or any of that is going to get added to the Eternal Realm. What I was looking at earlier was saying that they discovered there's like a preseason patch, and then there's a 1.2 patch, or there's a 1.1 patch and a 1.2 patch, because the next patch that's going to come out is still going to be like 1.07 or some dumb shit like that.
Right.
So there's like 3 patches in the works right now. Obviously the preseason one is the one that isn't 0.1 or 0.2. It's like I don't even know where to look. There's nowhere in the menu to check and see what the current game version is, right? Not while you're playing.
I don't think so.
Add that, Blizzard. Anyways. Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
As long as the leveling isn't too bad when they buff Nightmare, it won't be too bad.
Well, yeah, that'll be good if they buff Nightmare, but I really feel like if they want anybody that hasn't already beat the campaign, which is most of them, most of the player base, they admitted themselves, they're going to need to fucking buff the season. There's no way. Like, obviously I'm recording videos, so I'm going to make a new character when the season came out. I think I told you that already. That's the reason I haven't made a new one. It's because I'm already kind of anticipated that you're going to be fucked having to do it again. But a lot of people might not do that. And I guess Diablo 3, they didn't have any fucking seasons till like 2 years into the game. Yeah, it's going to keep the game feeling fresh, more fresh, but to the people that haven't even beat it yet, they don't want fresh. Especially if there's no fucking leveling buff to the battle pass. Like, I got that pre-order where I'm going to have like double XP or whatever the fuck it was. But even still,
there's leveling gear, like experience buff gear in the other Diablos, I guess. I don't know why it's not in this game.
oh, well, there you go. That's already going to be in the season 1. It'll be like the first legendary everybody finds will be, it'll probably drop like fucking every level. I wouldn't doubt it. So there's going to be one piece of trash added to the loot pool, a fucking forced to use XP piece. That probably won't even have good attack stats. Unless it's just like any legendary you pick up, so you grind to like 20 or 30 for the first legendary, and then every legendary for the season 1 just has that flat 20% boost. There, or another way they could do it is, what are we at right now? We're in a party, so we're at 10% XP, and then assumably you're running an elixir. I just popped one right now. We're at roughly 15% XP buff.
Yeah.
So maybe, let's say, being around random players gives you the 10%, and playing in a party. Oh shit, we got an event. Being in the party gives you the like a 20% boost, and then all these elixirs that add 5% should add 10% in the season. Just because that's gonna probably be the only incentivizer for people that haven't beat the campaign yet.
Yeah, just being in a party is OP though.
No, it's a good flat 10% boost is good, because
I just mean it's already OP.
I wonder if it works like the stats where it's like multiplicative. Are we getting like times? Are we getting times 10% XP and times 5% XP? Or no, it's not times. That'd be busted. Well, no, 5% is like what? 0.5 or I don't know what that 0.05, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it's like 5% is like the same as the nightmare that's 200%. It's like 5%.
Yeah, are we getting like times 0.05, times 0.1?
We just need to know if it's additive or not.
Somebody, data miners, get to work. Something. I guess I'll go look for that information and fucking present it later. Oh, this is what I fucked up the butcher with.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ooh, ancestral pants. What the? Oh, shit. How do I have this much loot already? Meteors, trash.
I was doing one of the dungeons. There's like 20 elites or something ridiculous at the top of the map.
This is a useless perk to my build. You said there was what?
There's like a 20 elite dungeon at the top of the map or something. Let me see if it's still marked.
Dropping a bunch of sacreds right now. Fucking ancestral.
I think it was the
trash.
Alderwood. Maybe that was it. With a ton of elites.
If I'm not mistaken, well, maybe. You said Alderwood?
Yeah, if you have that as a dungeon. I don't right now.
I think that's one of the few that's not in the rotation of nightmare dungeons.
It should be, because I was doing it only because it was like nightmare.
Oh, okay, maybe not. I know the other loot cave. What was it called? The one we were doing?
Eridu's Ruins?
No, not Eridu's Ruins. There's some other one.
Alder's Cave? Alder's Cave?
Alder's Cave? I think that's it. Yeah, Alder's Cave can't be Nightmare, so that's... Okay, I found the pedestals. Oh, this is the 3-1.
I was doing the same shit you did, but I thought the dungeon was over because we did an event.
Dummy.
I was about to pop a thing.
Oh yeah, they did. I think I already said they confirmed. You don't got to make a new character. Like your character's not getting erased or anything. So I know a lot of people were worried about that shit.
Yeah, we're just not gonna get any of the cool new content.
Yeah,
I'll probably just make a new character. Anyway.
It'll be like you said. It'll come to Eternal Realm at the end, which, assumably, the seasons will follow the regular every game seasonal format of like what is it, like 4 seasons a year, quarterly, every like 4 months or 3 months.
Probably.
3 months for 4 seasons. Or they could just let it go for 4 months, but considering this has generated so much money, they're gonna have to pump out updates and seasons to justify a bunch of $30 cosmetics.
Right.
What else was there? The preseason patch, I'm hoping it's gonna be like a set of balances and buffs. On the video I fucked up a second ago, I want to bring this point back up because I felt like it was a good one and you're here now. I was saying how you're like 10 levels under me. Well, I guess you're 9 levels under me now, but you're pretty much doing as much damage as I am or more because the fucking barbarian is busted. Whirlwind Barb has a fucking 10-foot cock, bro. 100%. You're just laying down fucking big dick damage all over the fucking place.
Yeah, I can play with my left foot.
I'm over here trying my ass off to fucking keep up, dropping vulnerable, popping fucking 19 cooldowns. I mean, I put out some good damage, but I feel like I'm putting in like at least 3 times the effort you're putting in spinning in a fucking circle.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm critting for like 30, 40k.
And we also know that the Druid has some pretty broken shit because they have 2 aspects that fucking both add Oh, we need to go put the thing. I found where we put the altars. The druid has
Oh, yeah,
two
we have that
aspects
one.
that basically do the same thing, but for different skill trees. So they have like werebear and then werewolf, and I don't know exactly what the aspect is called, and obviously it's called two different things because one of the aspects fuses like it does some shit to the, I think it's the werebear has like the claw strike where the claw is imbued with like storm or something. One of their OP like core or mastery skills combines with another one of their fucking core or mastery skills to like basically synergize two of the trees together.
Yeah, I haven't looked at their skills yet, but I've seen they have a couple of things like that.
Yeah, I've looked at a few builds. So obviously they have the specific unique that's like werebear form is your true form. The legendary aspect that adds the what the fuck would it be called? That adds their tree together or whatever. That one's obviously gonna be better because it has a unique to synergize. But I don't know. They might have another unique that fucking makes the werewolf form more viable. I know of one aspect that just sounds cool, and it's their wolf companions become werewolf companions and deal like, I think essentially like fucking 200% damage or something like that. Which is pretty fucking OP. But, you
Yeah,
know,
most of their uniques is like combining their skills. It looks like there's like 2 or 3 like that, I think.
yeah, so Barbarian, little slow in the beginning, but what level did you have to get to have shit start getting easier? Like 20?
Yeah, probably around like 30. You just need like, you just stay alive on your shouts. It's just you just have to wait for your shouts. Like you stay alive super easy, but you just have to wait for your shouts more in the beginning because there's no way to cool it down.
So you just basically build into shouts and you're
At least for
only...
this build. I don't know about the other builds because there's a bunch of other ones. I don't think they're as consistent now.
Yeah, Whirlwind Barb is S tier.
The
Everybody
rest like
knows
hit
that.
harder, but they're not consistent DPS.
Yeah,
so
Whirlwind
sure,
Barb
over
is
time.
sustained damage, at like a shitload of sustained damage.
Yeah, the bleed version.
And then what? Rogue
Let's do
has
it
multiple
26.
broken aspects, right?
Oh, we can't do that.
What was the frozen one you said? The barrier shit. The barrier in your ice build, your ice rogue doesn't work.
It's the that you're supposed to do 60% more multiplicative damage when they're frozen, but it doesn't work at all. It just doesn't work. And then the barrier damage aspect doesn't work.
Yeah, and then
I took that off. I put on like my second best roll just in case it was bugged, and then of course it was, so I just replaced it. I just have now, when I do berserking damage, it does 46 of the base damage is bleed. It's pretty good.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the mage has... I want to say there's a few viable mana builds now. Like, you can definitely do ice. Ice shard build is, like, probably at least A tier. Possibly S. It's like the machine gun ice shards. Oh,
Yeah,
it looks
and it,
pretty
like,
dope.
penetrates. You should try it.
Yeah, but if you wanted to do max damage, you would use a staff, and to get that, you would want to put that shit on the staff to reduce the amount of damage you lose. But that shit's also fucking broken, because if you put that aspect on a fucking staff, it actually increases the amount of damage you lose per penetration.
Yeah, it doubles the negative, like you said.
Yeah, and that's like more than a handful of aspects on the mage get fucked up by putting them on the staff. Like, it definitely works on the damage boosters where it's just like flat out, you know, do 30% extra damage to stun enemies. That'll be 60. But, you know, like, if I wanted to put the extra Frost Nova on a staff and run that for whatever dumb fucking reason, I hate the ice build. The Frost Nova cooldown charge that already gets like, I think the best roll is like 30% more of a cooldown and the highest is 40. The best roll on a staff would basically be 60%. I'd be like, that's already like a fucking 17-second cooldown on that shit if I don't get any lucky hits.
Yeah.
That would effectively make it like a fucking almost a 30-second cooldown. How in the fuck am I supposed to even consider running a staff? It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all.
Yeah, I don't know the specifics. Haven't tried it.
I need more hell tides. I ran out of. I mean, I got a handful of those stupid fucking forgotten souls, but I don't
Half
know.
my signals I can't even use.
I guess I'll just call that a wrap. Rogue needs fixing. Make our Necro minions do damage again, because they basically just gargle bones. Yeah. Until next time.